The final weekend of the DTM 2020 season, and the top two in the championship sharing the front row of the grid. Müller and Rast, the championship leader, off to a good start, but a better start from Nico Müller, who forced his way down the inside into turn one and grabbed the lead of the race. Meanwhile, carnage behind are coming together, involving three cars. Marco Wittmann and Harrison Newey out of the race. Robert Kubica carrying on at the front of the field. Müller and Rast trying to come back onto the tail of Nico Müller. Jamie Green settling into third place with Sheldon van der Linde fourth. A replay of that incident at turn one. Kubica in a sandwich, got away with it, continued in the race. But for Harrison Newey and Marco Wittmann, it was game over. That brought about the safety car at the end of the first lap of the race while the cars were recovered. Then for the IndyCar-style restart, and it was a perfect getaway for Nico Müller, the Swiss moving into the lead of the race, extending his advantage over Müller and Rast. Well, there's a fierce fight going on further back for fourth place. Sheldon van der Linde having got to third, Jamie Green down to fourth, and having to work hard to fend off Loic Duval, returning to the championship after missing the previous weekend at Zolder. Looking back then from the race leader, and with DRS deployed and pushed to pass, Müller and Rast got a tremendous run out of the Parabolica to move into the lead of the race with 39 minutes plus 3 laps still remaining on the clock. But of course he now would have the disadvantage of no push to pass or DRS as the race leader, so Nico Müller stayed in his trails. Müller and Rast pitted 1 lap after Nico Müller and Jamie Green had been in and went away with a good stop. He came out just in front of Nico Müller, but with Müller's tyres up to temperature, he fired it around the outside to move ahead of Müller and Rast, who had a lock-up and then came under fire from the one other driver in the championship that could still win the title mathematically coming into the race, Robin Freins, who'd had a very early pit stop, having been down in 10th place. Freins got through, and Jamie Green, Müller and Rast's Team Rosberg teammate, got through as well. So suddenly Rast was down to 4th place with Nico Müller in the lead of the race. Tremendous late braking then on the way into the hairpin for Jamie Green, who fired one down the inside of Robin Freins to get himself back up into 2nd place in search of his first podium finish since the first weekend of the season in August at Spa. Müller and Rast though got into his groove, got ahead of Freins, who started to suffer with tyre degradation, and moved ahead of his teammate Jamie Green, who wasn't going to work too hard to fend him off. Could he now help his teammate to catch the race leader Nico Müller, who was 3.5 seconds up the road? Well, that happened. Müller and Rast reeled him in, and then another move on the way out of Parabolica to gain the lead of the race back. Müller and Rast into the lead with 9 minutes and 3 laps remaining. At this stage, he would be 27 points clear in the championship, with just 28 points still available on the final day. But things were about to change as Timo Glock suffered chronic understeer and went off the road at turn 13, the way into the Sachs curve. So a second safety car was deployed. Just about time for another 5 laps in the race. Müller and Rast with his nose in front, Nico Müller in second, Jamie Green fighting off just about Sheldon van der Linde for 3rd place, and several other cars having made second pit stops, including Robin Freins, to try and freshen up their tyres. Then 3 laps to go. Nico Müller makes his move out of the Parabolica into the hairpin, slowing the car down from 295 to just 55 kilometres an hour, and he got the lead of the race away from Müller and Rast. So now, with 25 points potentially on the cards, he was going to close the championship lead. He held on for the final few laps and took his 6th win of the season.
There we are again, Nico. Very good.
An absolutely delighted Nico Müller with a fine victory under huge pressure to keep his title hopes alive. He took the win. Müller and Rast in second, Jamie Green in 3rd place. All smiles at Team Abt Sportsline, and the gap at the top of the championship table down to just 13 points with 1 race to go.